Okay, here with Senator Doug Facemire. Of course, you're a Democrat from, is it the 12th Senatorial?
12th District.
And it represents which counties?
Clay, Braxton, part of Gilmer, all of Lewis, and all of Harrison County.
Okay. For you, what issues are you championing or this legislative session?
Well, there's a number of items. If you want to talk about the economic side of things, what we've got to try to do is work with the oil and gas people. We've got to try to work with the coal folks. We've got to try to work with the timber people and all of our manufacturing facilities. The question is, how do we do it and have as least amount of impact on our environment as we can? It can be done, costs more, but we just have to make sure that that's what they're doing, because it doesn't do any good to have prosperity at the cost of our environment. That's just not a good trade. It's not an option.
And do you see the now Republican leadership working to that end?
Well, we're too early for me to make that decision, just quite honestly.
Okay.
They're talking a good game, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. My grandmother always said, "Show me you love me, don't tell me you love me."
And of course, you represent a diverse district. Particularly Harrison and Lewis seem to have a little bit more prosperity development than maybe Braxton and Gilmer and Clay. How I think you probably just mentioned it, but what ways any other ways do you feel can be tried to bring some more prosperity to those counties that seem to it's either going away or they've never really had it?
Well, what has to happen, the counties themselves, respectfully, have to figure out what they have to offer. Because every county has a little different.
Sure.
Some have an interstate,
right.
Some don't. Some have it. All right, they've got to figure out what their course wants to be, and then it's our job to help them get there. It's not my job to go down and tell Clay County or Gilmer County, where I don't live, this is what you ought to do. They need to come to us and tell us what they want to do, and then let us try to help them. The only way that we'll ever be successful in this is when we all work together. It's not about Democrats and Republicans. It's about how do we make things better for the folks where we live.
Okay.
It's not really complicated.
Sure.
If we'll all just work together, because if you're not interested in making where you live a better place, I don't want to fool with you anyway.
Okay. Any other comments or observations about the legislature?
Well, the only thing that I would say to people, look, as a citizen of our country, you have a responsibility. And part of that is to pay attention to the job your elected officials do. If you like what they do, vote for them. If you don't, send them home. But you have a responsibility as a citizen. Form your own opinion. Don't let somebody in the media or something like that do your thinking for you. It's your responsibility as a citizen to pay attention to the job that your elected officials do.
Okay. Well, Senator, I thank you for your time.
Anytime.
Okay. Good luck to you.